LeBron James is one of the most successful athletes of our time, not to mention one of the highest paid. But talent alone isn't what earned him his nickname of King James. He's put a lot of hard work into training and sticks to a pretty strict daytime routine, which, believe it or not, includes a bunch of naps. With a net worth of a couple $100 million, LeBron James clearly knows what works and how to get the most from his body. From eating super healthy to doing a mixture of yoga, Pilates, and cardio, his daily routine is planned out right down to the letter Z. American professional basketball player LeBron James was born on December 30th of 1984 in Akron, Ohio. To say he has had an immensely successful career to date is an understatement. King James, as he has been nicknamed, has been playing professionally for an incredible 18 years and has amassed a net worth of $480 million US. We guess you could say he's like the DJ Khaled of the sports world, famous, loved, and super successful. But what does he do every day? How does he manage to stay on top of his game? And how does he spend his money? Let's take a look at what a day in the life of LeBron James looks like. LeBron might have more talent in one hand than a lot of people have in their entire bodies, but you simply don't become one of the best basketball players in the world by only relying on your talent. A lot of his success is thanks largely to his incredible commitment to training, and of course, recovery. And when we say recovery, we mean he gets a lot of sleep. We'll tell you just how much a little later. A typical day for this NBA legend consists of a carefully planned routine that perfectly balances a jam-packed training schedule and enough time to get some good shut-eye. His nutritional needs are also planned out very carefully, and he sticks to his eating plan like glue to paper. Remember, LeBron is now 37 years old, which is widely considered to be too old to play ball. So whatever he's doing, we hope he keeps it up, and it's obviously keeping him fit as a fiddle and on top of his game. According to Mike Mancias, LeBron's longtime trainer, a typical training schedule includes pre-training, before progressing to cardio, and strength training exercises. Want to look like LeBron? Here's what you'll need to include in your training regimen from here on out: inverted rows, landmine rotational presses, lunges, and a thorough core workout. Too much effort? We hear ya. Everyone wants to be an athlete, but very few people are willing to train like an athlete, us included. Outside his usual basketball practice and strength and conditioning work, LeBron apparently also enjoys yoga, Pilates, using the VersaClimber, and 100-yard sprints on the football field. Again, we'd rather not, thank you. Here's what the man himself had to say about his training schedule when he spoke with Men's Health a while back. Besides the VersaClimber, I actually really like running on the football field for two reasons. You're outside, which is always a cool way to exercise, and then it takes me back to my high school days of playing the game of football, and I just have a huge deep love of the game of football. So being able to get that condition in and get that cardio being outside but also being back on the football field, it just does something for me personally. How about his training diet? Being 6'9" and weighing an incredible 250 pounds, we bet he eats no less than a dozen eggs for breakfast. But before we tell you more, remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. In addition to drinking a pre-workout shake before his daily routine kicks off, LeBron really needs to stick to a clean diet, which means he avoids fried foods, pizzas, artificial drinks, and any artificial sugar, more than ever on a game day. That doesn't mean the man never cheats on his diet. Apparently, he indulges in a chocolate chip cookie or two with some vanilla ice cream from time to time. Everyone's allowed a guilty pleasure, right? That and red wine. It would appear that he is somewhat of a connoisseur. Also in 2014, James decided to give the paleo diet a go. Though 67 days wasn't long enough, and while he still eats pretty clean 99% of the time, he tends to avoid carbs where he can, instead opting for proteins such as fish, chicken, and a whole lot of fruits and vegetables. Eating well and working out is only half of the work he puts into taking care of himself. The other half, believe it or not, is sleeping. When it comes to sleep, James has long recognized the benefits of getting enough of the good stuff and typically averages 12 hours a day of sleep. Can this man's life be more desirable? On a typical day, he wakes up at 5 a.m. after getting at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep. After his workout, he will generally try to take a nap in the afternoon. Speaking to CBS Sports recently, James stated that sleep is the most important thing when it comes to recovery, and it's very tough with our schedule. Our schedule keeps us up late at night, and most of the time it wakes us up early in the morning. There's no better recovery than sleep. We agree 100%. And if you thought he simply gets into bed and closes his eyes and drifts off, think again. He even has a routine when it comes to sleep. It includes making sure his room temperature is set just right and completely dark, and turning off all of his electronic devices 30 to 45 minutes before going to sleep. He also plays rain on leaves sounds on the Calm app. With all the work he puts into his career, surely he makes time to spend his hard-earned money, right? For sure! For starters, he has a pretty sweet car collection. We're talking a Rolls-Royce, which he didn't buy himself, a Porsche and a Lamborghini, and a Ferrari or two. The Rolls-Royce Phantom was given to him by none other than Shaquille O'Neal on his 25th birthday. Makes you want to reconsider your current career path, doesn't it? Priced at $450,000, the luxurious car has a V12 engine and can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 5.1 seconds. It also has a top speed of 155 miles per hour. As for the cars he bought for himself, amongst others, he owns a Porsche 911S, a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, and a Ferrari 599, a 458 Spider, and an F430. In 2020, he bought himself a new mansion, valued at $36.8 million. The Beverly Hills mansion is his third property, and it's a really nice place. The mansion was originally built in the 1930s and used to belong to the estate of Lee Philip Bell, who was best known for co-creating the soap operas The Bold and the Beautiful and The Young and the Restless with her late husband. Previously, it was owned by big names such as Charles Boyer, an actor from the 20s, and Howard Hughes, a business magnate from the 50s. Hughes leased the mansion to his one-time lover, Katharine Hepburn. The home features 4 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and 2 guest houses, along with a tennis court and a movie theater. It sits on 2.5 acres of land and has views of both Beverly Hills and the Pacific Ocean. His other 2 properties are in his hometown of Ohio, and the other sits in Miami, Florida. His spending habits don't exactly stop at mansions and cars. He loves a good old-fashioned Rolex and has a collection estimated at $133,000. The collection includes a Rolex Day-Date 2 valued at close to $32,000, a Rolex Yachtmaster 2 valued at $66,000, and a Rolex Sky Dweller with a price tag of $35,000. Rumor has it that he likes to add to his impressive luxury watch collection every time he hits a major milestone in his NBA career. And then there is his appreciation for fine red wine. And when we say fine red wine, we mean the pricier bottles such as Ponte Canet, priced at $145 per bottle, Sassicaia, priced at $321 per bottle, and Quintarelli at $360 per bottle. At the moment, it doesn't sound like he has any plans to do what many other celebrities with a love for wine are doing and choosing to drink, rather than promote or produce it himself. In fact, he says that he drinks red wine pretty much every single day of his life. Surely just a glass per day.